have this sign right outside my door. I put this one there. This is the final tour of my classroom. My classroom's completely done. I have my little quotes on the wall. This is like the pads, tampons, feminine stuff, baby wipes, all that stuff like that on there right at the door. Girls need those. My expo markers, my Chromebook charging station, little positive quotes and affirmations on the wall, my reading wall, my slide for tomorrow. That, since we're not using phones, I put the deodorants and body wipes in there for them. Each kid has a signed number. They each get their own. This is my final classroom tour. Finally done. I gotta make that look prettier, but the actual classroom does done.
Teachers, if you have not came down and got the test scores out your mailbox, please come and get them. They have to be passed out first hour.
First full week of school done. It's my outfit of the day on a Friday. School spirits day.
Attention students, SUCO students. A plus students, please turn in your A plus contract, turn in to Ms. Isaacson ASAP. High school volleyball jamboree at North Penn. Versing North Penn at 4, Risco at 6:15, Zenith at 7. Seniors, senior parking spot forms and money are due no later than Thursday, August 28th. Design must be pre-approved by the admin. The fee is $30. See Ms. West for forms or to turn in payment in forms.
So, this is the end of, sorry, this is the end of day 4. The bell's about to ring. The last hour of the day for me now is my prep. My prep has got moved to the last hour of the day. So I just situated my room. Like, when the video started, I was locking my charging station for my Chromebooks, putting the tables up. So Monday on our day off, the janitor can mop the floor. Even though it's pretty clean already, she mopped it yesterday. Cleaning off my board, getting my the next day stuff ready for the next day. About to get these papers, and it's Friday, but I'm going to, let me sit y'all down. I'm getting these papers out of the trays. I have assignment trackers that I have my kids do. I have to turn them in every Friday. So I'm gonna get all their work, get out of here. I don't have a cadet teacher this year, because last year I had a cadet teacher that graded my papers. I don't have one this year, so I have to stay on top of my stuff. I need to take this off. Oh. Have to make one the 4th hour, because on the prep is no longer 4th hour, it's now 7th hour. I'm about to make that. I'm gonna grade these papers, put them in the grade book, finish all my prior written notice documents, so I get them all ready to be shipped off. That's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna bring, I don't know, I'm not gonna prop y'all up while I do that, but I will talk to y'all about stuff while I'm doing it. There's nothing really for me to show. I'm just grading papers and writing them in my grade book. Let me see where I can sit this. Okay. So, I am going to, like I said, grade papers and put them in my handwritten grade book right here. I'm one of those teachers where I don't take anything home with me. I refuse to. I've been teaching for 3.5 years. It'll be 4 years in January. Spring semester will make my fourth full year. And that first year that I taught, not even the first year, the first semester I taught, I was always the first person to get there and the last person to leave. Like, I would get to the school at 6 o'clock in the morning and I would leave at like 10 o'clock at night. And even if I did leave earlier than that, I would take stuff home with me and I would work on it at home. I vowed to be a teacher no longer because I was like, felt drained and I felt like I wanted to quit after that first semester, and it's because I was doing too much. So now I I do what I can while I'm here and I go home. I only allow myself to stay after school, after that bell just now. I only allow myself to stay after school no more than 1 hour, 2 hours tops. If I'm at the school working after school hours, I'm not staying no longer than that. I'm going to at least organize the stuff and get it together. I'm gonna organize it, get it together, and I'm gonna do that solely because, like, trying to keep myself organized. Like I said, I don't have a cadet teacher. It was a girl, she was trying to be my cadet teacher, but she ended up having to have another class during that class period. So, yeah. So, as a result, I don't have a cadet teacher, like I said, and since I don't have one, I gotta keep my stuff together because I'm not trying to fall behind, because they're saying it's like mandatory this year. It's supposed to be every year, but they're like really on us this year. We have to have our grades entered by Tuesday of the next week. The first day that we get back to work is done that Tuesday. So meaning I gotta get this stuff done basically before I leave. So, crap. So, I am organizing all my stuff, and some of this stuff is not for a grade. Some of this stuff is, this is the first week of school, so I did like introductions. I did, see if I got a copy of the blank one, because I don't want to show my kids' names. I did a syllabus. I handed out my syllabus. It's like 3 pages. My syllabus is 3 full pages long. So I handed out my syllabus on the first. I actually handed out an open house to people that came. And the ones that didn't come, they got it on Tuesday. I handed out the syllabus, and the back page is a signature page that the parents and the students have to sign and date stating that they agree with everything that's in here. I have like my contact information, what supplies they needed, my classroom rules, makeup work, failed assignments, about communicating, ways they can contact me, access to my classroom website, my classroom newsletter, attendance stuff, expectations, the consequences, things, all that stuff like that is what I have on here. And they're supposed to go over it with their parents. Their parents are supposed to read it to them, whatever, and they're supposed to sign it and bring it back to me. And on the first day of school, they got their assignment tracker at open house. I explained to all the parents about this assignment tracker because this assignment tracker is key. I had, as a special education teacher for 7th and 8th grade, I teach English, math, and study skills. Study skills is when they just get help on their homework, right? It's like a resource hour, but it's when they get help on their work. But I still have to give them a grade, even though I'm just helping them with their work and their IEP goals and stuff like that. So I give them an assignment tracker. No matter if you have me for study skills or not, everybody gets an assignment tracker because I'm trying to teach my students to be independent and responsible and to keep up with their stuff, because my goal when they're in my class is for them to eventually get out of special education and just be in the regular classes with their peers. So I give them an assignment tracker. This is a blank one. This is what the front of it looks like, and this is what the back looks like. The back has all their different subjects that they might have, and we can go to school 4 days a week, but there's 5 lines, so they have to write one thing for each day. They have an extra line. And they are to take it home at least 1 day a week and get it signed. There says Tuesday, Wednesday. It says Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because I give it to them on Tuesday and it's due on Friday, so they can't take it home and get it signed on Friday. So they have to take it home at least 1 day a week and get it signed. They have to come up with 2 goals, make themselves a to-do list for the week, and some type of reminder note. And then they have to write the date, their name, and I'll give everyone an assigned number. I don't really write names on none of my stuff. That way I can keep reading it every year. So yeah, and they have to turn this at the end of the week. It's 30 points, 35 points. If they get it signed by their parent. You wouldn't be surprised by how many kids I actually have an F in study skills because they don't do it. But yeah, so I should have 15 of these. I know I don't. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8. So that means I have 7 kids that did not turn this in. So that's 7 zeros already starting off the first week of school, first year. This is the first grade that's going to grade book. Well, the second, because the first grade that went in the grade book was the syllabus. I gave them 15 points for turning in the syllabus. Let me count that and see how many kids that turned that in. 1, 2, 3, 7. I have 12 kids that turned that in. So I had 12 kids that turned that in. So only 3 kids that didn't. So only 3 zeros for the syllabus, but you have 7 zeros for the assignment tracker. Again, these are easy points. All you have to do is turn the crap in. These kids they kill me with that. Anyways, so I did math placement tests. I did them on the computer as well, but I also like to do a paper one because some kids don't. Sorry, some kids don't test well on computers, so I did one on paper. I completed, these are the 2 stacks of ESY stuff. They have the ESY, the test that they took at the end of the year, they have to take them again at the beginning of this year. And I have to grade them to see if their score stayed pretty much the same, or did their score get worse. If their score got worse, like drastically worse, I have to reteach it to them and see if they are able to grasp it. If they can, we move on. If not, then they'll be referred to have to go to school during the summer. It's called extended school year. But yeah. So that means they'll have to receive services like when we're out of school. Then I have them do like a little paragraph paper essay about what they learned last year, what they liked most about last year, what they liked least about last year. What could have been done that would have been better for them, like what could have been done to help them better learn and be more successful, and what I can do to them for them this year to help them. So they have to write me a little paragraph essay about that. This is a quick little, and only the kids I had to do is the kids that had me for English. I didn't make all of them do it. And so this is just a quick little, I'm gonna give them 25 points for it because I told them they have to give me at least 5 sentences, and each sentence is worth 5 points. They get a point for capitalization, a point for punctuation. Sorry. A point for punctuation, a point for finger proper spacing in the words, a point for the sentence making sense, and a point for the whole thing being spelling and making sense and staying on topics together, and then for spelling. Okay, so that's what that is. And then I started the English curriculum for 2 of the classes today. 3? For 3 of my classes out of the 4 that I do English for, I started their English. The other ones, that group is always freaking behind. That was the group I had last year. They're lazy kind of, and they take their time, sleep extra time doing stuff, so they get behind. So well, one of the boys that's in their class, he is not behind, but I could not start the lesson without the other 2. So I had him do something else in time frame. But the other group that started, I had them do, there's nouns. I have a book that goes over like it's like basic English grammar booklet, and then I have a reading one. I've had to make my own curriculum when I first started. And so I still use it at this point. I'm at year 3.5. I fully built my own curriculum, so I just use my own. But yeah, I'm going to grade the syllabus and the weekly assignment tracker. It's too much running in the hallways right now. And I'm going to grade these essays so I can put that stuff in my handy dandy grade book right here. So I can put that stuff in the grade book, and then I'm going to go on to Google Classroom and hold up. I'm going to go on Google Classroom, and I also have stuff that I sent to the printer as well. I'm going to get that stuff off the printer, get their math binders and stuff together, so their stuff will be ready to really dive into the school stuff. But I'm going to get this stuff together. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For grades, I have to include these assignments in there. I don't know if I'm going to include the assignment or not. I don't know yet. I think I am, because then I think there's that feature on Infinite Campus. I don't know if you guys use it. I think there's a feature on there where I can import my grades from Google Classroom. If it is a feature like that, I want to put my grades on Google Classroom, so that way I'll have them where's the book at? I have them in my book. I'll have them on Google Classroom, and if it lets me import it, I hope it does, because I don't want to do this. I got spoiled last year. I had a student and she did all this for me. Like, she was a senior. I had it, and they call them cadet teachers when they come to your class and they help the teachers. She had me spoiled. She kept my grade book for me. She graded all the papers. She kept the grade book, the paper grade book. She made the paper grade book because I had it, but I didn't use it because I always run out of time. She kept the paper grade book for me, and she went into the grade book once I showed her how to do it. She went into the grade book, and she would enter all the grades for me. She had me spoiled. So, and she got pregnant last year though. So then the only time she was gone is like she was gone for like 6 weeks. From like November to December, she was gone during that time. So I had to do, but before she left, she had pre-entered all the assignments in there. So all I had to do enter the scores. She had me so spoiled. And this year I have to do the crap myself. And I really don't want to. But it is what it is. I got to. But I wonder, will it let me? No, it doesn't give you the option to do that. I really wish these kids would stop running. It's always kind of annoying. But anyways, this is not elementary, mind you. I work in a high school, junior high building. So it's the teachers' kids after school. They're letting their kids run around the hallways. It's kind of annoying. Anyways, I am going to do that. I hope y'all enjoyed this first week of school vlog. I didn't do much. I think I gave y'all like a final, maybe gave y'all a final tour of my classroom. I did teacher outfits of the days. I think I did one video of me setting up my classroom for the morning. I just did this with y'all, me breaking down my class for the day and letting y'all know what I'm doing. I'm gonna start posting 2 videos per week. One video is gonna be just like the little vlog of like day-to-day life as a teacher, and then the other one is gonna be me providing like not how-tos, but kind of breaking down different things when it comes to like special education and like IEPs and trying to provide a better understanding of that stuff. Because I know there's a lot of people who kind of don't know that might have their children might have IEPs and they don't understand them. Their parents don't understand them, or you don't understand them and stuff like that. So, or if a regular education teacher doesn't understand, or a first year teacher, I really wish this person would leave me the heck alone. Like, seriously, go away. Anyways, so I'm going to start doing that. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. This is the longest video that I've had in a while. But yeah, bye.